Okay, hey, it's Annie Lou. How are ya? I'm going to start another page, and it's a flower. I'm going to call it I Stand Alone. I did get my inspiration from something I saw on Pinterest. So I am going to be using Distress Oxides from Ranger. I want my background to be light, so it's best to start out light, because you could always darken things up later. So I have my Ranger craft mat here, and I'm just gonna lay some color down. I'm gonna get my paintbrush. Okay, so I have taken my Distress Oxide and rubbed some of the color out onto the craft mat. I dipped my 1-inch flat brush into some water. Now I'm just gonna pick up that color. Here we go. Just lay in some color here. Rinse that out, get another color. The first color that I use is Cracked Pistachio, a very, very pretty green. Now let's put in some Wilted Violet. Load up your brush with some water. It's going to be a lot of other things on top of this. I call it being Picasso. I'm going to wipe this off. Rinse out my brush. Let me go and get some spiced marmalade. I'm gonna put some down and just lay in some color. Everyone's pages will look the same but different. So I want something worn lipstick. That sounds pretty. It looks like a nice pink. What color is that? It's not really pink. It's more like, I don't know, a dark peach. Broken China is my next color. Make sure you cover your pads when you're not using them. Alright, and that's the background. The next thing I want to do is I want to have a flower coming right up the middle. And I think I know what I want to do, but I'm going to ponder, so I'll be back. So what I need to do now is I need to make petals. I need to make the petals for my flower. I'm going to have one flower in the middle. So you get some scrap paper, fold it in half, and then you open it up. Now this is the one I'm settling on. I just wanted to show you how to make it, and actually what you need to do is you need to just keep cutting that out until you're happy with the size. Okay, so I am happy with the size that I made. It's like a leaf shape. So that's the pattern. And what I do to make a pattern is I will get a piece of cardstock. Okay, and then I take my pattern piece and I lay it on the cardboard. I tape it down with some Scotch tape. The reason I do this is I could fold that cardstock in half, but I don't want it to have a crease. So now I will cut this out. So it is cut out, and then that paper just comes right off. And there's my pattern. So I shall get my page back over here. So I am going to lay out my flower. You need a soft leaded pencil. And you know what? This is a little bit damp. I really need for it to be drier. I don't know if I would call it damp or cold, but I really do want it to be dry. So I am going to give it a hit of heat. and the edges are curling up. It means it's dry. So to get those edges down, I am just going to get a binder clip. I put a binder clip on each edge just to keep it down. So I have the pattern made, and it's going to come right up the middle. Or should I have it coming off the side? I don't know now. This is called pondering. I think I'm not going to have it right in the middle because I like to have my words over here. So let's do that. Okay, so that petal, the center of the flower. So you're going to use a soft pencil, not a mechanical, and you're just going to pencil that in. So I penciled it in over here. I'm not sure if it's dark enough for you to see, but so over a little bit to your left and do that center petal. There you go. There's the word I want, petal. Isn't it funny how sometimes you just can't remember words? Okay, so now I know that there is going to be a petal in the back over here. Alright, put that in. And then we are going to have a petal coming off from the flower on your right. So pencil that in. And do the same thing over here on your left. And it might go a little bit into your seam, but that's okay. Alright, so I have the middle, one above it, one to the left, and one to the right. And now I want one coming out there. And it's coming from the back. So I guess I'm always using this as my center point where I put that petal, the point of the petal right there. So this one is going to come out that way, and I am actually not putting in the whole thing right there because it's in the back. Just as this one on the top is in the back. And so now I'm going to do the one to my left. And once again, I'm not going to go all the way to the point because the petal is in the back. And I do want another petal coming in from the back over here. Perfect. And then coming in from the back on the other side. It'll be my left, your left if you're facing your book. You can also do this on a canvas. You don't need to have a book to do this. Do I want one over here? You know what? I am. And this space is over here. I'm just going to put a little bit of a petal. And a little bit of a petal right there. Perfect. Once again, you have to know when to stop. Do I want a little petal right there coming out of the back? I think I do. Yep, there it goes. Now I promise I am going to stop.